channel. Today I'm going to talk about the scary word contouring. For those of you who don't know much about contouring, contouring is a makeup technique that can be used to shadow out parts of your face that you want to define and brighten and highlight other areas. It's great to help kind of slim your face or emphasize on certain parts that you want people to notice or shadow out parts that you don't want people to notice. So I'm just going to show you how I got this easy contoured look. So keep watching and I will show you guys that tutorial.
Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to prep and prime your skin. I'm going in with a skin balancing oil and I place it in my fingers and I'm just pressing that right into my skin. Next, I'm going in with NARS Luminous Foundation. You can use whatever foundation you are more comfortable with. I like this one, so I'm just placing small dots of this around my face. This foundation is a little bit thick, so I'm going in with an artist brush and I'm just rubbing this into my skin. Artist foundation brushes are great for thicker foundations because there are so many bristles in the brush, so they really work the foundation in really, really good. Sometimes brushes that don't have that many bristles have a hard time working that in, and they get kind of caked into the brush. Next, I'm going in with this Maybelline under eye corrector. So I'm just placing this under my eye to get rid of any dark circles. Sometimes I get a little bit crazy and I place it wherever I'm going to highlight to for whatever reason. Then I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to press that into my skin. Now I'm going in with my Morphe highlighter and I'm going to use a shade that's just a couple shades lighter than my actual skin color. And I'm placing that anywhere I want to highlight. So I like to brighten under my eyes. So I'm going to place the highlighter under my eyes. I'll place a little bit at my cupid's bow and a little bit under my bottom lip and then on my forehead. I'm also going to go down the bridge of my nose to highlight that. And again, I'm placing it on the sides of my nose because I want to brighten the sides of my nose to blend in with the area under my eye. Now I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and blend that all in and just press that into my skin really good. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. translucent powder. You can use whatever works better for you. I like this one just because it's cheaper. And I'm applying it with my damp beauty blender, the same one that I just used for under my eye. And I'm going to apply it right over that concealer. And this is called baking. And baking is when you are sealing that concealer into your skin. It's not going to move. It's not going to go anywhere. This is a great technique for when you know that you are going out, like to a club or, whatever, your concealer is not going to move. Next, I'm going in with a cooler tone concealer. This is going to be my contour concealer. It's obviously clearly darker, and I'm placing this anywhere that I want to shadow anything out. So I like to chisel my face a little bit at my cheekbones and then the temples of my forehead. And then I like to go under my jawline. That's going to slim your face. Again, this is a cream concealer, and it blends great with a damp beauty blender. I'm taking a different beauty blender this time, and I'm just going to blend that in my skin. Your baking translucent powder is going to bake onto your skin anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes. Next, I am going to contour my nose. So I'm just taking a small pencil blending brush And I'm placing the same color contour shade on the top of my nose. This is going to make your nose appear smaller than what it is. You do not want to place this darker color on the sides of your nose because it's going to create just a really large shadow. And then I'm just going to place a little bit on the top of the tip of my nose just to make it look like a button nose. I mean, really the goal here is to look like a ventriloquist doll. And next, I'm going to apply just a little bit more highlighter on the top, and then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and blend all of that in and make it look normal. Now I'm going in with a flat powder brush, and I'm just wiping all of that translucent powder off. I like to make my contour just a little bit darker, so I'm actually going in with a much darker shade of NARS Radiant Concealer. I'm only placing more of this where I want to make the effect look a little bit more dramatic. So just a little bit closer to my ears. So that part of my face just looks a little bit darker. And now it's just starting to look a little bit more shadowed. Now I'm going in with one of e.l.f.'s blushes, and I'm going in with an angled blush brush. And I'm just placing this on the tips of my cheeks and just bringing it back. Then I'm going to go in with a larger bronzing powdered brush. I'm going in with bronzer, and I'm kind of blending all of that contour in along with that blush. I'm really only applying bronzer everywhere I want that contour effect to be. Now I'm just going in with Champagne Pop highlighter. Because my eyes are gold, I'm just going to go in with the same or similar gold highlighter. And I'm just going to apply that on the tips of my cheeks and into the blush. Just a little bit on the bridge of my nose, at my cupid's bow, and a little bit under my bottom lip. And then you want to finish the look off with a setting spray.
Alright guys, so there you have it. That was just my way of contouring. A lot of other makeup artists have their own way of contouring and baking and certain products that they like to use, but this was just my way of doing things. I hope you enjoyed my video and stay tuned for next week because I will hopefully have another one.